look is going to ultimately decide whether or not you're going to make it or not. Um, you guys know my whole story. We had to throw away everything we ever owned, sell our house, take $220,000 of equity, rebuy all of our belongings, including clothes, cars, tools, games, toys, everything, right? Uh, been through all for the last 2 years and still feeling bad today. Man, you just gotta, keep up the positivity. You wouldn't even know from just meeting me on the street that I've been through all this stuff. Still treat everybody like they want to be treated, and that's also another key is just keep it moving. Just pretend like nothing bothers you, and always try to keep that mindset up. What's up, Trail and Tackle? Yeah, today I was chased by a dog, so I was, you know, he didn't get me. He didn't get me, but I had to had to climb something that was about 5 feet tall. So this dog, German Shepherd, I had to climb something, and as I jumped on it, I was like, trying to pull myself up, and like swimming, trying to hang on. Busted up my chest and my shin, and went in this backyard. And anyway, I finished doing the inspection, and when I went to the front door, I think a lot of people would have been pissed off, and they would have said, screw your inspection. Not gonna do it. And no, I knocked on the door, and I was like, "Hey, I think your dog's in the backyard," knowing full well his freaking dog almost ate me. And then I, just did the inspection. Workman's comp, yeah, yeah. No, I didn't even tell him. I told my boss, no big deal. It is what it is. I've had worse. It could always be worse. That's kind of my motto. It could always be worse. And it's certainly been worse. So this is the least of my worries. But there was one time, as an electrical inspector, you always got to watch out for dogs. I've been chased around pools, 360 degrees around till I jump the fence. Sometimes you'll go in between that alley where you got the fence and you got the house, and then you got like 50 feet of house, and it opens up to the rest of the yard. And that's the point of no return. Like once you make it past that point, you're not going to outrun the dog. So what you do, you usually like, row, 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 you slam the gate as loud as you can, call out, whistle, whatever you got to do to like maybe let the dog know that you're coming back there. And anyway, this dog, he knew I was coming, and he was just waiting for me. And he was like trying to be as quiet as possible. So I come around the corner. He kind of tilts his head sideways like that. And I was like, oh man. So there was a chain link fence with a gate that separated the 2 yards back there. And I ran for that gate, and I managed to get it closed in time. I still did the inspection. I went around the other yard because it was like yard, house, driveway, and then another section of yard. So still did the inspection, but you just got to keep up the mentality, the positivity. Keep your mental up, dude. You let people win, you let things get you down. You can't let anybody win. Don't let anybody know, you know. But no, I'm miserable, man. My allergies have been kicking my butt, and it's not like normal allergies. It's like the stuff that really destroys me. Allergies. I can tell when something that I'm really, really allergic to, meaning like, the mycotoxins or whatever's in the air, just destroying me. I think I was up to like 1:30 last night trying to breathe. So probably won't do but it's documented when you get older could link future shoulder surgery. Oh, that's true. That's true. Claim it. I'll be fine. I hit here. I've had chest pain before because my heart. That's why I had a sonogram for my heart. So if you guys don't know, I've got a really really bad immune system after barely surviving the mold. What's up, Semper Libri? Greetings from West Virginia. And Trillion Tackle. Yeah. What's up, Jeremy? So yeah, I got really sick since February, right? And then February, And then I think I had bronchitis for a little bit. And then I could hear like my head like hissing because I knew that I had, what's up, Authentic? I knew I had like fluid in my head. Oh, appreciate it, Bone Tea. What's up? Thank you, sir. I can't react to that, but I appreciate it. So I went to the doctor because I could hear fluid in my head, and then while I'm there, she's like, "You have pneumonia," and I was like, "Cool." So then, while I have pneumonia, I wasn't able. I was like, I stopped being able to breathe on medication. I finally got medication. I was like not breathing good when I finally got medication. So if I hadn't gone for a headache, it's like who knows what would have happened, you know? And it's just like you got to advocate for yourself, and just keep the positivity up, dude. That's what I've been doing. That's what I always do. Today I went to an inspection. Sorry, despite being chased by a dog today, and it was for a bye-bye baby. They're trying to get the power on. And when we do these inspections, we're trying to release the power. What's up, Danny? What's up, Surush? So we're trying to release power for these buildings, and they're vacant buildings. It's total darkness, and that's why I've always got like an O light or something on me. Like I practice what I preach. When I say I'm always in total darkness, I got another video comparing the three because I was in total darkness again today. And you go to these vacant buildings, you're all alone, and you never know what's in there. So I'm in this vacant bye-bye baby, and but I was with somebody this time. And what we're looking for before we release power. What's up, Suresh? So what you're looking for, think of it like this, okay? If a Best Buy that has a bunch of like kiosks, like little islands in the middle of the floor, where they have like cell phone kiosks or laptops or whatever, there's power going there. Sometimes they're power poles, sometimes they're coming up from the ground. But regardless, when a store closes down, usually those vendors, the power's already gone. They'll call the company and say, "Hey, come get your crap." And the power's already off. So they're not worried about going to the panel board to find the circuit to turn it off. Like the power's already off. So they're just ripping their stuff out of there, throwing it into the truck, and then they're gone. If I was to release the power without making sure that there wasn't open connections and open wiring just hanging out, we could potentially release the power where two wires are shorted together, and we could have a fire pretty quickly. So they call it a release for fire. Or maybe it's a clean and show where they just want power and they want to be able to clean the space and then show it to clients to rent. Anyway, I go behind there. I'm with this guy. He's like, business casual, got loafers on. And I go around the back and he's got an open bell box. And all the screws, of course, are sheared off. So there's nobody to get a cover on it. And it's got open wires. So instead of just failing the job, I showed him how to break the box off the wall because I had to nail it going through the concrete. We broke the box off the wall so he could unscrew it from the MC. And then I gave him some wire nuts and I let him send me a picture once he got everything all capped off and put the cover on and everything, You just got to keep it moving. But this live isn't going to be on for very long. I'm all congested. I'm dealing with air quality. It's really been bothering me. And everything's okay. It could be worse, but it's not good, man. I'm kind of miserable. So I'm just going to focus on breathing and not having a headache. But it's all normal. I think I got it under control. I've pretty much cleaned this whole room now, so I've taken like everything off of the countertops as best as I could. And I took my sheets off the bed. What's up, Liam? What's going on? I think my little girl's home. You sick when your cats died? Oh, man. This is a bad week, dude. Actually, you know what? I went to a solar class yesterday, and it was a good solar class. It was a really good solar class. don't know if I learned a lot. I verified what I already kind of knew what was going on. And then I learned one or two things. Hey. Hi. I was going live now so we can hang out later. What are you doing? Oh, okay. I want to kiss. Hi. Let's see here. Yeah, man. How old did you know your cat? That's a stupid question. That's a weird question. How long you had your cat? Was it like a wild cat, or had you, you know, how old was it? Sarush says he loves you.
Who says what?
Sarush says he loves you.
Aw.
Now the live is age restricted. Yeah. This kid's here all day today. Greetings from Australia. What's up, Nick? Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. 16 years, found her this morning in cardiac arrest. Oh man. Appreciate it, Danny. Got him. Good thing I didn't read Nick's full name. Did everything you could. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a long time for a cat, though. Cats are funny like that, man. They'll wait until the right moment to kick it. Yeah, right, exactly. Tool of Souls is feeling good himself. And then I was trying to make a video. Here, I'll show you the video that I made. Because I made the video, but it made me sick. Probably started making me sick. So I'll show you. What's up, Elise? Let's go to...
Daddy,
Hey, baby.
can I have a sticker? Can you help me?
You got a sticker?
Yeah.
Can I see it? Let me see. Ooh, look at my stickers. Which one do you want?
It's backwards.
They can see it. What do you want? Which one? No, you can't look. Which one do you want?
I want the bow.
You want the bow.
Yeah.
Can I put it on my nose?
No.
It's on my nose.
No.
It's on my nose.
Do that.
Okay, there you go. Bye-bye. Close the door. Take the dogs out.
What's that?
Oh, Daddy had to run away from a dog. He didn't get me, though. He was too slow. But of course, I still feel sick over my dog, and it's been over 8 or 9 years. Oh, man. I can probably detach a little bit easier than you guys can from things, but that's rough. That's rough, man. I wouldn't want my dog to pass away. I've had a lot of loss, so things like that. It just, I don't know, man. You got to move on. Remember the good times, you know. What's up, Kansas? Cobalt bid set $5 to $8 at Lowe's. Nice. Maybe getting Cobalt. Dogs getting on your nerves. Think I had to make some stir fry. After losing my last dogs, I said no more. Yeah, makes sense. All right, this one here. All right, so this dude here is DMC Electric. And dude's pretty legit, man. Knows what he's doing. So he had this MC rolled out. And I'd like to scroll through this without... Let's see here. So, got an ice maker. And what he had basically was a whole bunch of glow rods all taped to MC. And I wanted to send him something. So I said, hey, you know, I'll send you this tool. And just making this video with this tool from my last house like ruin the garage. So maybe I won't send him this tool. But if you guys don't know, it's like a rod that collapses that you can extend out. It goes like 20 feet. Really useful, but probably not going to send it. But it's called the Wire Spanner. It's a super rod from Klein. And it does this. Let me show you. Super rod wire spanner. So where is it here? It's Klein. You gotta type in Klein too. It's kind of hard to find. You gotta know what you're looking for. Okay, this is it here. Yeah, so this thing extends all the way out and it goes, it's not gonna tell us. Let me click on it. Yeah, so that thing, it extends out like that. It's a pretty awesome tool. 18 feet. It extends 18 feet. So I was going to send him that, but no, I'm not, because I may be sick. So not worth it. You know how when people lose a limb, they have phantom reactions? Same thing happens when you live so many years with a routine with your pet. Yeah, man, that's rough. And Danny says it's tough. Looks like Nova's here. Have you seen the new wall bars for hanging rolls on studs? Rolls can be used as stairs. Yes. Yes, I have seen that. The angled kind of things that grab the studs sideways. Yeah. Yep. You think you can make it for $10? Yeah. What's up, Karam? What's going on? So, yeah, we're probably not going to do too long of a live tonight. I just wanted to at least tell you guys, let you guys know I got chased by a dog today, and he didn't get me, but I had to climb something pretty quick. You know, it could always be worse. I don't know what David just said, but we'll keep that hidden. Anyway, got a video coming out tomorrow. Should gibberish, yeah, exactly, gibberish. We're probably gonna go to Chili's tonight. I think is what we're gonna do. Hey, you want to go to Chili's? Okay, we're gonna go to Chili's, and but first, I'm gonna throw everything that I think bothers me in this house somewhere else. Then we're gonna go to Chili's. Thinking of getting some for doing high walls and planks. Nice, nice. Please, can I know of your country? I'm in Texas. So we're in Texas. I do electrical inspections, and oh, dude, you got the Flex Vac today, man. That is one of my favorite vacuums. That thing is so legit. You're gonna like the Flex Vac, Surge. 60 bucks, that's a good deal too. Yeah, man, hit the subscribe button, dude. We're on here usually every Tuesday and Thursday, and then sometimes Saturday. Sometimes the wife gets on here. You haven't gotten it yet? You ordered it? Nice. It's in the USA, so you're getting it shipped. What's that cost to ship? Sometimes every day. Yeah, it just depends. Gotta wait for some of the family to visit. Oh, I see. I see. That's cool. That's a good choice, though, man. That vac is legit. That's probably, if you ask me what's the best vacuum right now, probably that one. No direct shipping, as you know. You can message me on here, man. Hit me if you got any questions, especially on electrical. So, yeah, we're going to keep it short tonight. Tools of Souls ain't going to come on. And, oh, yeah. No, I get it. All right. Well, appreciate all the support. Probably going to get off of here. Got some videos coming out, so we'll see you guys later. About the new Ideal lever nuts on recommendation. They're huge. They are huge. They're huge, but they work really good. So, they are huge though. That's why I showed them next to the other ones, but they stay closed. So I think I got one right here, or at least I had one out right here. I don't know where I put it. Yeah, those lever nuts actually stay closed though. The other ones, if you lift them up just a little bit, the wire comes out. Yeah, we'll see you later. See you guys. Kansas. We'll see you later.